It'll soon be lights, camera, action in Fayette County as an independent Hollywood film company will set up camp for 8 weeks to recreate the bloody Matewan massacre that happened during the 20s. The film, which will star veteran actor James Earl Jones, isn't slated to begin shooting until the beginning of next month. But already production crews are combing the Mount Hope and Thurmond areas, looking for good location sites that would adequately represent the movie setting. Besides the mountain stage scenery, more than 300 area residents will be featured in the film to help give the picture that West Virginia flavor.
To use local people, people that are in the area who know the story more than, say, bringing in actors and actresses just to play what locals would naturally be doing. It's more colorful.
And today, hundreds of people showed up to audition for the film, to work as extras, or to be considered for a small speaking role, in hopes that this project could be that lucky break.
I'm a high school drama student, and I think this would be a really good experience to be in this movie as an extra, and I'd love to have a speaking part.
I think this is really an exciting project for West Virginia, and I'd like to be part of it.
I don't even want no money, hell, I just want to show them a little history.
Because I want to see myself on the movie.
The movie was written by its director, John Sayles, who's known for such hits as Brother from Another Planet and Return of the Secaucus 7. Shooting is expected to wrap at the end of October. Steve Levine, WCHS TV, News 8, Mount Hope. It may not have been Grauman's Chinese Theater, but nearly 800 people packed up Beckley Cinema to see the West Virginia premiere of Matewan, a film which was shot last summer in parts of Raleigh and Fayette County.
The way that the story unfolded about how the companies play people off against each other and start rumors and lies and get people fighting amongst themselves, that's exactly the way they do it in real life.
It was wonderful. It really was. It brought back a lot of memories.
More than 250 local residents were connected with the picture during its 2-month shooting schedule, either working behind the scenes or in front of the cameras.
I flashed on and off so fast I hardly recognized myself.
What went through your mind when you saw yourself the first time?
My, that's an old-looking woman.
No.
That's exactly what I thought. That's what I was supposed to be, though.
Writer-director John Sayles also attended the private screening to see old friends. The independent filmmaker says using local residents helped give the film a true Mountain State flavor.
It was good for the actors who didn't live around here, who came from Louisville or New York or wherever, just to not only hear the accent, but get to know people like the people they were playing. But also just for all of us to feel like the movie had some authenticity to it.
The film, which stars veteran actor James Earl Jones, is based on the 1920s Mingo County coal miner rebellion and has been getting excellent reviews from critics around the country. The movie's already been screened at several international competitions, including the Cannes Film Festival in Monaco. We here in Charleston get our first peek at Matewan next month at the West Virginia Film Festival. Steve Levine, WCHS TV News 8, Raleigh County.
Matewan finally made it to Mingo County last night. Matewan, the movie, that is. The town's always been there. But a special arrangement had to be made by radio station WHJC to get the fictional account of the 1920 Southern West Virginia coal mine wars brought to the site of the real Matewan massacre. Matewan doesn't have a movie theater, so Williamson was as close as movie viewers could get to the real site of the Matewan trouble. The movie was filmed in Thurmond, West Virginia, because it still has a 1920s look. According to historical accounts, 9 to 13 people were killed in a gun battle between coal company detectives and miners and local officials. The movie takes a pro-union stance in a county where labor trouble in the coal fields is anything but history.
Now they got you fighting white against colored, native against foreign, holler against holler. When you know there ain't but two sides of this world, them that work and them that don't. You work, they don't.
You don't have to go back to the 1920s to find union-anti-union conflict in Mingo County. The United Mine Workers Union sees the movie as a warning that corporate America is still attacking the American worker.
No, I don't think things have changed a whole lot. You know, perhaps there was some fact, some fiction in the movie, but I think the truth was portrayed of corporate greed. I think we've experienced the same thing in recent years even.
The movie Matewan is fiction, but the account of the massacre came close to the truth for a man who was there.
I was right in the middle of that thing that day, but I was running along with one of those detectives that was there. I think I outrun him. I run about 2.5 miles up on the creek there. A boy there that was a friend of my brother's, and he told me, said, you get on up that railroad track. Said, there's going to be some trouble. And right then is when the shooting started. And I started running. I was just about 17 or 18 years old.
The 85-year-old disagrees with Reed that management still wants to force workers into a lower standard of living, but both found the movie good entertainment. That seemed to be the general reaction of the estimated 400 people who turned out to watch it in this southern West Virginia town.
Last night there was really only one complaint heard about this movie in Mingo County. That complaint was that the movie wasn't really filmed in Matewan.
Bob Aaron, WCHS TV, News 8, Williamson.
Matewan is the result of nearly 10 years of work for the movie's writer-director John Sayles. The story of the 1920 Matewan massacre was filmed in historic Thurman, West Virginia. Sayles says the atmosphere of the town lent itself to what he was trying to reproduce on film.
There's not that much up that wasn't around 1920. Most of the buildings there are from that era, and so all we had to do was really put some facades over things that had some gaps in them and do a little painting and cover over one or two things.
Sayles and the movie's co-producer Maggie Renzi worked closely with the Department of Culture and History, studying wardrobes and architecture unique to that time period. Feedback from the town's residents helped also.
Local people were especially helpful to the art department, who had to get all the clothes and furniture and equipment and dress the rooms and those kind of things.
The Department of Culture and History hope opportunities such as this will help raise awareness of the importance of our state's history. Darrell Collins, WSAZ News Center 3 in Charleston.